Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In this video, I'm going to share a few tips on how to draw portraits. So the first thing I would recommend is to have constant practice. Take a bunch of reference pictures which you feel like to draw and start practicing with them daily. Here I will show you the technique which I follow to increase my portrait drawing skills. So let's get started. So there are basically so many different techniques to draw portraits. What I regularly follow is just copy the shapes from the reference picture. As you can see from the reference picture that it's not a straight face, it's a side angled face where the right side of the face is most exposed than the left side. So I'm trying to copy the same. As you can see, my jawline's a bit cross. This is going to be your initial layer for the portrait drawing, and if you're feeling something off from the reference, you can just correct it at this stage itself in order to prevent further mess in your next drawing process. So this is the stage where we find a bit difficult in drawing the exact eyes, nose, lip of the person in the reference picture. If you're a beginner and you don't know how to draw eyes or lips just like in the reference, I would recommend you to check the prominent feature that you see in the reference picture. Then copy the same in your style to the drawing so that you can acquire 90% of accuracy. I would say that his eyebrows, mustache, and the split chin are the prominent features in this drawing. I'm copying them just like in the reference, and the remaining parts I'm just outlining from the initial layer. Shading is the final stage in portrait drawing process, and I'm going to start with the more darker or shadowy area because it's going to increase the accuracy of the portrait, and then proceed with other minimalistic or light shadowy areas. I'm not using any special smudging tool, I'm just using my hands to smudge out the hard lines. And then I'm coloring the eyes, the lips, the eyebrows, and then the hair. For the hair, I'm not using any special technique, I'm just simply coloring it as line strokes, and there is nothing. I just always love strokes in the hair than simply coloring it. Last, you can add some drama like extended eyelashes or frizzy hair according to your wish, and that's it. And this is how it came out in the end. Hopping to our next reference, it's a straight face. So basically, straight angle face is very easy to draw is what everyone is thinking, but if you slightly make a change, it will totally look like a different person because it defines exactly how the person looks like how you see them in person. How to avoid this is to stop focusing on a single area, adding too much detail on one specific area where it's not needed. Just like the previous drawing, I'm copying the basic shapes from the reference picture and then noting down the prominent features. I would say that the eyebrows, the lips, and the face cut would be the prominent feature. Since the line art is done, I'm proceeding with the shading part, and just like the previous drawing, I'm starting with the darker or shadowy part of the portrait. His eyebrows are thick, as well as I can see some hair strands, so I'm just trying to bring out the exact same thing just like in the reference. I'm seeing some eyelashes on the lower lid as well, so I'm just adding it. His lips is more elaborated when compared to the previous one, so I'm just adding the lip lines as I can see them from the reference. Our next portrait reference would be a side face, because I'm not just stopping with the straight face and the side angled face, because I need to do more practice with different shapes and different structures. So I'm taking one extra reference picture to practice even more. But the most trickiest part here is that aligning the face cut, that is the neck area, with the jawline. And if there is any change in that, the entire shape of the side angle face will be different. While drawing side angle faces, make sure that the eyes and the ear area are in line with each other. The eyes, the ears, and the neckline should be in the shape of an inverted L. I would say that his jawline, his neckline, and the hair is the prominent feature in this drawing, and I'm going to focus on them. I can see so many cast shadows in this reference picture, like under the nose, under the lower lips, and then under the chin or the neck area. So I'm going to start up with them before shading. When compared to the previous reference pictures, this picture has very light shadows, so I'm just shading with very less pressure on the pencil so that the shades will be very light, because I'm not using any drawing pencils to shade my figures. I'm just using my regular pencils, so I'm adjusting the pressure accordingly in order to shade the areas of light and dark shadows. And that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed this video and found something useful in this. And so many of you might be using different techniques to draw portraits in your style, and that is also perfectly fine. Have a constant practice to improve your drawing skills. Thank you for watching. I'll see you guys in my next video. Until then, bye bye.